Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So, Michael Jackson, the known image of what Michael Jackson is, okay? I say it's totally a lie. I mean, it's not even close. The Michael Jackson image of what you people think Michael Jackson was, very, very little. The only thing about it's true is that he's got talent. The only thing that everybody can recognize is like, well, this guy can sing, this guy can dance, this guy's actually a real artist, he's a songwriter, this guy's got talent, you know? We can all see that. Everybody in the world can see that. But as far as who he actually is, like what's going on, all this, nobody has any clue to who, they're completely blind and shit, right? So what I'm going to do is this one clip right here, because this is how good I am. I have no problem pronouncing myself to be like the master of the Michael Jackson story, you know, the master of the Michael Jackson universe, because everybody else is stupid. They're all losers and shit. All the stories that they tell are lies and fake and shit. I'm the only one out here telling true stories about Michael Jackson, so that should give me the title of master then. If I'm the only one, then I must be the only master out here and shit, right? So because I'm so good, I can debunk all kinds of stuff about Michael Jackson's fake image and stuff. I can debunk massive loads of it just from this one clip. This one clip, it proves everything. Everything of what I say, this one clip proves it. It proves it all. It proves it all. So this is the Michael Jackson, Lisa Marie Presley interview on the Diane Sawyer show. It was 1995. This took place... this is after the pedophile stuff, and he marries Lisa, so this is about a year after they've been married, okay? So that's like the time frame of where we're setting up of where this is occurring and stuff, right? So they're going to show you here the video of Michael and Lisa Marie being married. And as you can see right there, they're sitting in those chairs. You can see Michael and Lisa. They're not holding hands. The chairs aren't even together. They're not together so that they just instantly would hold hands, you know? They're not together. They're not a married couple. They're not married. This is not a married couple. So here, let's watch this.
We have some wedding video of the two of you, and I'm going to let you
look at their hands in their laps.
About what we're seeing here.
Like the reality that's a married couple. Michael's hands in his laps, Lisa Marie's hands in her laps. The fact that anybody would look at that and say that that's an actual married couple. Okay, like I keep saying, you're stupid. If you think that Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie actually had any form of a real love and a real marriage, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. There's no other fucking... That's it. You're fucking stupid. If you can't see that this dude can't even touch that fucking girl, they've been married for a fucking year, and he doesn't even have the respect enough to show any kind of fucking affection towards her, because he has no fucking affection towards her. I mean, you're stupid. I don't know how fucking much I can... The thing that bothers me is, why do you allow yourself to be so stupid? Because the only reason that you could believe this is that you're so fucking stupid. How can you allow yourself to be that stupid? This is the big problem I've got in the world. How do you dumb motherfuckers allow yourself to be so stupid? Because these people could not lie to you and do this kind of manipulation if you weren't so fucking stupid. It's not their problem, it's your fucking problem. It's your problem for being so goddamn fucking gullible and stupid that you allow them to do this shit to you. You're the fucking problem, you stupid fucking idiot. You're the problem. It's your fault. Everything that happens in this world is because you allow it to happen. Because you're fucking stupid. Fucking idiot motherfuckers.
Our director, Roger Goodman, wants to roll it in. We will take you there a year ago, right?
Yes.
Just about exactly.
I look like an idiot, I can tell you that.
You know,
I look like an idiot. This is Lisa Marie speaking about her wedding. And she's saying, so her feeling and interpretation of the wedding is that she looks like a fucking idiot. Where's the girl saying this was the best day of my life? Oh my God, I felt so glamorous. I felt like a queen. I felt loved. Where's all that shit? No, that doesn't exist, does it? How does she interpret her feelings and her appearance at that moment? I look like a fucking idiot, I can tell you that much. Now, this is one of my debunking things. Michael Jackson, when he was asked by Oprah Winfrey if he was a virgin, Michael refused to answer the question, and then he invoked I'm a gentleman. Oh, no, I don't want to answer because I'm a gentleman. Okay, so first of all, he didn't answer the virgin question. We're going to get back to that. But now let's just look at the point. Is Michael Jackson worthy of being credited with the title of gentleman? Okay? And like all the Michael Jackson fans, they'd be like, Michael's the greatest, he's an angel, he's gentle, all that stuff, right? And like I keep telling you, the only reason that you believe that is because you're stupid. And they lied and lied and lied to you. The only reason they lied to you is because you're stupid. That's all there is to it. You're a bunch of stupid fucking idiots. Lisa just described her fucking feelings and the way of her appearance at her time of her wedding to Michael Jackson as, I can tell you this, I look like a fucking idiot. Oh, you're such a gentleman, Michael. You really showed so much respect for Lisa Marie that at her wedding, she reverts to herself as looking like an idiot. Oh, but you're such a gentleman, Michael. You have such respect for humankind and so much respect for Lisa Marie, and you want to honor her and all this stuff, right? While she's sitting there telling you, oh, look at me, I look like a fucking idiot. So there goes your Michael Jackson gentleman. That's not true. That's debunked. That's a lie. Any story that revolves around Michael Jackson doing things because he's a gentleman, that's a lie. That is debunked. Michael Jackson is not a gentleman because no form of a gentleman would take Lisa Marie to this small fucking room. I think it was in Puerto Rico, something like that, right? Takes her to this small fucking room in Puerto Rico, and while he's chewing on bubble gum, he won't even look at her. He can't touch her. Even a year later, he still can't show any fucking affection towards her. And you fucking dumb Michael Jackson fans got the nerve to go out there and tell me that this motherfucker is a gentleman? He's a lying piece of shit who knows that his fans are stupid as fuck and he's willing to lie to you and do anything because you're dumb as fuck. So no way is he a gentleman.
Look like you look more like a, no.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
We're watching it.
Tell us.
Oh, we're watching.
Can't look at her.
We're watching her live.
Where's the love and affection? Where's the love and affection? Where's the in her? I don't see it in her. Where's her looking at Michael with love and affection? There's Michael chewing on gum while he's doing the wedding ceremony. While he's doing the ceremony, he's not looking at his wife. Neither one of them showing any type of love, affection towards each other. They can't touch each other. They're in a small room. This is fake as fuck. It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
You put her first, okay? And when you put it, you say, with this ring, I do it.
Watch. He turned away. With this ring, he turns and looks away from her.
With this ring, I do it.
And look at, now, they just watched the video of their wedding footage, right? If there was any love between them, don't you think they would have been holding hands while they were watching the video, remembering this great moment that occurred in their life where their love had united and they showed their affection towards each other? Don't you think that when they're rewatching that moment that they would hold hands just as a natural occurrence? Just naturally. They would just naturally hold hands. You couldn't stop it from happening. So what you're seeing here is Michael Jackson being a liar. Okay, so first of all, what I would say is that Michael Jackson cannot possibly respect his fans because he lies his fucking ass off to his fans. And the only reason that Michael Jackson would be capable of lying this kind of level to his fans is that, not that he thinks, he knows his fans are stupid. Okay? We're in a different level now. Michael Jackson doesn't have to think that some fans are stupid or this and that. He's at the point now where he knows that the fans are stupid as fuck, and I'm just going to lie to them and make up whatever fucking story I want and put whatever image I want to put in their head and make them believe any fucking lie I tell. Now, me personally, this is one of the things that I have a problem. I can't do that. I could not go in front of the public and just straight out lie to manipulate the public. I can't do that. Okay, that's why I'm never going to be, I can't ever be this kind of celebrity. I can't do that. I can't do it. I never would do it. All these people that tell these lies about all the Michael, every single one of them, they're lying their fucking ass off. So, the first thing about what I'm debunking here is that Michael would have any respect for the fans or the public, that he actually cares about people. Okay, because if Michael cares about people, then he doesn't lie to them. Okay, so that's debunked. That Michael Jackson cares about people, and he doesn't. He cares about himself. He's to the point where he said, screw all of you people. Everything I do is for me now. Michael Jackson is selfish. He's put himself in, he's controlling this world of what he's doing. He's in control of all this shit. And he's going to sit here and lie his fucking ass off to you. So, we've debunked that he's a gentleman. We've debunked that he cares about society and cares about people and his fans. Debunked all that shit. No, he does not. So now, this here, there's supposed to be a relationship that has occurred with Diana Ross. When Michael Jackson was younger, he supposedly is supposed to have lost his virginity to Diana Ross. He's supposed to have had real relationship with Diana Ross. And he's supposed to have had physical relationships, okay? So, if Michael Jackson was a virgin, okay? I mean, if Michael Jackson had had sex, if he's not a virgin, right? See, this goes to everything. If Michael Jackson's a pedophile, okay, if he's actually a pedophile, to which points where he started grooming children and going after them, okay, a pedophile. So people have claimed that he's a pedophile. People have claiming all kinds of shit about him, you know, about what the fuck he actually is. But what is it actually? What is it that's actually going on here when you look at the reality of the situation? That's why I say this video debunks all that stuff. Okay, they said he's gay too. So let's take it, you're heterosexual, he's a pedophile, or homosexual, okay? Under all three of those circumstances, okay, if he was a regular heterosexual man, and then the claims that he had a relationship with Diana Ross, okay, well then he would have an idea of how to act around a woman, and he could show her affection. There would be stuff like that. There would be stuff, but since he can't show you the affection, what you have to know too is that this is fake. And we're going to get to that about the bigger lie of the fake and stuff. But what you know is that this is fake. This is all lies and shit. And how does he get to the point where he's able to why does he create this lie? Why is this lie created? Because he's not having a relationship with Diana Ross. If he had a relationship with Diana Ross, he would show that he would have some affection towards women. He would show that he knows how to caress a woman, how to show appreciation, be the gentleman, all that stuff. But he shows here, even after a year of marriage, he doesn't have any of that stuff in him. It's not there. He has none of it's there. Okay, so when you see this, you have to conclude that he could not have possibly had any real relationship, a physical relationship with Diana Ross, because if he had any kind of physical relationship with Diana Ross, you would see the remnants of it in his relationship with Lisa. He would touch her. There would be stuff. It's not there because he's never done that. Okay, so there goes your Diana Ross relationship. He can't, there's no fucking symbol, there's nothing there. So, if Michael Jackson had been gay, if he was gay, that means he's having sex, okay? If he's having sex with men and he's trying to not let people know that he's gay and he's wanting to have a fake marriage, he sure as hell would be putting his hands on his wife because he's touchy-feely. Gay people touch people. He would not be like, oh, gross, I'm gonna touch a woman, gross, I can't do that. Okay, the virgin Michael Jackson, there he is, the virgin. What you're seeing is a virgin. This is not a gay guy who's saying, oh, I don't want to touch her, she's a woman, gross, I'm actually gay, I'm just doing this. Okay, that's not what's happening. So he's not gay. He would be able to touch her. He's not gay. Okay, if he was a pedophile, if he was actually a pedophile, those are sexual desires. He would have the same affection thing built into him, where he would be able to touch a woman. He would be willing to touch her. And especially if he understands that he's covering up the pedophile allegations by this fake marriage, well then he would be showing the signs of showing affection towards her because he wants to not look like a pedophile. Okay, so he's not a pedophile. That's why he's not worried about covering that up. He's not worried about showing all this affection towards her because he's not a pedophile. So he's not actually worried about covering that up. That's not the lie of what he's trying to tell you here. It's just the overall lie of that Michael Jackson has to be with a woman. It's just the overall lie, a man and a woman. That's what he's doing here. He's lying to the public and shit, right? But what you can see from this is the traits. The traits of a heterosexual man does not exist here. It's not showing here. The traits of a homosexual man, it does not exist. It doesn't show here. The traits of a pedophile man does not show here. It does not exist. So what are the traits that we are seeing? A virgin. Not only a virgin, you're dealing with a virgin who's in the public, who's got a secret. He's been damaged in some way, which has allowed him to develop into this person of who he is. You know, he's an adult. All this shit, it's lies and shit. So, you know, the real thing about what Michael Jackson is that he's a virgin. It's that he's a virgin. Okay, so now, Michael Jackson, if he's led his life up to this point as being a virgin, you know, but he's got this huge relationship with Diana Ross going on, all this stuff, he's got all the brothers, so there's, like, the brothers, he would be wanting to, like, if he's part of the Jackson family, okay, there's no way Michael could have remained a virgin, being a rock star in that environment with all these brothers, the boys, you gotta be part of the boys group. It's impossible that Michael Jackson, if he was just a normal part of the Jackson, living in that environment, it's impossible that he could have remained a virgin this whole time. But you can clearly see from what we're seeing here that it's not the normal development of a heterosexual man. It's not the homosexual. It's not the pedophile man. What you're seeing is a virgin. But how does this happen? And now you got to remember, not only is he a virgin, he's willing to lie to the public and deceive them with a fake marriage to Lisa Marie. He's willing to lie to them on that level to deceive them, okay? And we know he's not a gentleman. All of that shit's all lies. So what is it? When you look at the truth, you can see here that something had to majorly have damaged Michael Jackson's life to affect him in this kind of way where we're getting this kind of results, okay? So, if at 10 years old, that Diana Ross tells Michael Jackson, he's 10 years old, so remember, he's lived as a Jackson for all those years. He thinks he's a Jackson. He's seen Diana Ross singing with Motown in the Supremes. He's seen her on the screen. The next thing you know, he's living in her house and she's telling him that she's his real mother. Okay, now that's the kind of thing that would happen to a young kid's life that would alter all of the norms of societies, of the things of what we would normally see from the normal development of a human being who Michael Jackson was and the environment of which he was at. There would be normal, natural developments of things that would occur, but those things did not occur. Something had to happen. And my story. So Michael's living in Diana Ross's house, then she tells him, she says, I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Like the song Billie Jean. That's what the song Billie Jean's about. Is about Diana Ross informing Michael that she's his real mother at that time when he's living in her house and shit right there. She says, I'm the one. That's what she does. She says, Michael, you're the love child of me and Smokey and all this stuff, right? But then she says, but you're a Jackson now, officially. You're officially a Jackson. Think about the reality of what So now Michael thought he was a Jackson. Then he gets told by Diana Ross that he's not a Jackson. He's not part of that family. That's not his family. All this thing about working with the family and going to Motown, of all the stuff of what he thought he was a part of, once Diana told him the truth, he realizes that was all a lie. That wasn't just something that happened with his family. This was a scam that Joe was pulling because Joe knew that Michael had the connection to Motown. And so Joe was pulling the scam and using him and trying to develop all this stuff. So Michael now, at that point, now Michael sees the truth. Oh shit, Joe was using me. All this shit, right? So this is what Michael had to deal with. And then, so Diana says, I'm the one, but the kid is not my son. And so Diana tells Michael that you're not my son. You're officially a Jackson now. Now you're the one, you're the love child of me and Smokey Robinson, but you're not my son now. You're officially a Jackson, and you've got to remain living as a Jackson. And then you've got Diana embracing Michael and showing him all this love, but he's still having to be a Jackson. So that's the kind of situation that Michael Jackson had to endure, that situation. Then he had to go and live with the Jacksons and be under the umbrella of the Jacksons 5 up until the point where they label that an American dream. Michael Jackson's having to live with that lie, that kind of lie. And the public don't see any of it. So Michael Jackson is lying to the public on a massive level for years and years and years. Now, and he's got this relationship with Diana Ross, which obviously is not sexual because that's his mother. And so he's building this relationship with Diana Ross all through the 70s, right? They're hanging out all the time and stuff, right? But he's not having sex with girls because now he's torn between. He's not worried about trying to fill the image up to the image of what his brothers want him to be, because now he's like, I'm not, you guys aren't even my real brothers. Michael's separated from that. So Michael would easily be able to push that away and be like, I'm not going to fall into the traps of my brothers and get them into the girls and all. So he easily was able to push that away now because he's got the Diana, he's got a different thing, and he's not thinking I got to be respectful, I gotta fulfill the image of the Jacksons and my brothers. He's like, I don't care about that shit no more because you guys aren't in my face. You guys aren't even my real brothers and shit. So that's why he's able to stay a virgin. His whole thing is that he's a virgin. And when you go up, not only is he a virgin, he's lying to the public. Now, at this time, right after Michael Jackson has been accused of being a pedophile, Michael decides to lie to the public. He decides to lie. And what's he lying about? He's lying about the part that he's a virgin. That's his problem. He's got two big problems, right? That he's actually a virgin. That's his problems. He's actually a virgin, and that he's not actually a Jackson. Now, look at this lie. Can't you see that this lie was designed to cover up the facts of what Michael Jackson's real problems were? Michael had a problem that he's actually a virgin. He's not a pedophile. So, but he is a virgin. So he says, well, I'll get into a marriage and that'll make me not look like it'll make people not think I'm a pedophile. And then people won't know the bigger picture that I'm a virgin, because remember, Oprah just asked him like a year or two prior to this, Oprah asked him, are you a virgin? So he's dealing with that issue. He's got to fix the issues that people think he's a virgin, but he is a virgin. But because he's a virgin, they're thinking he's a pedophile, which he's not. So he's trying to cover up that. He's trying to fix the problem that he is a virgin. People are looking at it as a pedophile, so he's trying to cover that up. See how this story covers that up? Do you see how the design and the lie of this story covers that up? Now, the other thing is that why would Michael Jackson be willing to orchestrate this kind of a fucking lie to the public and do it all? Why would he be? How did Michael Jackson develop in his life where he's claiming to be a gentleman, claims to care about humanity and all this stuff, right? But Michael Jackson was able to get to this point in his life where he was able to create this kind of a lie and live this kind of a lie straight to his fans. Okay, so first of all, like I said, he knows his fans are idiots because there's no possible way he ever would have tried to fucking lie at this kind of level to his fan base unless he knew that they're fucking idiots. And how does he know that they're idiots? Because he wrote songs like Billie Jean completely explaining to you exactly what happened to him in his life about Diana Ross being his mom, and nobody understood it. Nobody ever understood it. So Michael Jackson lived through that. That's why you get to the point of this. That's what I'm saying. This video, it shows everything. It shows the development that he's a virgin, that he's not a pedophile, he's not a normal heterosexual man. He had some kind of thing happen to him in his life, and he was not able to develop naturally as a heterosexual. That's what I'm saying. Because he is heterosexual, but something had to happen dramatically in order for him not to develop naturally. And my story shows you what it was. And you see that once he lived his life that way, and once he gets up to this point, now you can see where he's willing to make this lie to the public. This is how it all develops. If he had not been living his whole life as a lie and lying to the public and then writing the songs like Billie Jean and nobody could understand it. Nobody understood what the fuck he was talking about. And it's like, I explain it now, and it's blatantly obvious of like what he did. He blatantly, obviously explained Diana Ross telling him that she was his real mother when he was living in her house when he was like 10, 11 years old after the Jacksons signed to Motown and moved to LA, and they're staying in Diana Ross's house, and Diana Ross tells him the truth at that moment. Billie Jean there's no doubt about it that that's what Billie Jean is about, and now that I've explained it, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, it's blatantly, it's obvious on a way. But Michael Jackson had to live in the world where that song became one of the greatest songs of all times, one of the biggest videos. Like, you're talking about fans all around the world, so many fans and media critics and people, and nobody understood it. So then that's why he gets to this. Once he's lived that life, he's had those experiences in his life, that's why you get to this point where he's still a fucking virgin. He's all damaged. He's all fucked up. He's a virgin. He's got problems. What are his problems? He's a virgin. What's the other problem? That he's not a Jackson. And you can see that this developed this way, this lie is happening because all of those other things have happened, and that's what developed Michael Jackson's personality traits as he matured and became an adult. Up until this point where he's fully engulfed in lying to the public. And he doesn't care whatsoever about the public, because if he's willing to lie to them on this level, then he don't care about you. So, as I just debunked everything about your stupid image and what you think Michael Jackson is, and it's debunked. I could debunk all of that shit, and none of you fucking Michael Jackson fans ever can overturn the work of what I'm doing, because you're pathetic, and you don't accept my work because you're stupid. You're a stupid fucking slave. You're a loser. You're a shit-eating slave. Michael Jackson knew you were a shit-eating slave. You think Michael Jackson respected the fans? You think Michael Jackson liked those people? The shit-eating slaves? Who fucking had no idea about what his artwork's actually about? You think that guy had any respect? Hell no, he had no respect for you, because you look at what he's doing here, lying to Lisa Marisa right in front of your fucking face, lying to you, faking it. Everything about him's a fucking lie. So, when are the people going to deal with the truth? When can I find some real fucking human beings? Because all I deal with is like like Matt's FTR. Matt's FTR is like the lowest of the lowest of losers. The dude has no fucking brain. He's an idiot. Like, Matt's FTR is an adult, but he's dumber than like at least a kid. Like, you get a kid like Nicholas Stohler, who's a total fucking loser, stupid kid, right? What an idiot. Okay, but at least Nicholas Stohler has a chance to grow up and progress in his life and become a better person, okay? Matt's FTR is done. His life's over. He's a loser his whole fucking life. He's been a loser. He is a loser now. He will always be a fucking loser. And you think he's ever going to think that his problem is that he's a loser? No! Look at his videos. He points out that everybody in the world's got problems. You all got problems. You're all problems. But he's never going to look at himself that he's the fucking problem. And these are the Michael Jackson fans that are out there. They're losers with massive fucking problems. And you think that they're going to stand up and deal with the reality of my story? They can't mentally deal with the reality of my story, because then they would have to mentally deal with the reality of them being the fucking losers they are.